Most people get stuck on pull-ups because they train harder but not smarter. But if you want to make progress on your pull-ups faster, there's 3 things you need to master: your weak links, your technique, and your progression strategy. And in this video, I break them down step by step so that you can make progress faster and break through your limits. Let's go. First, technique. A clean pull-up is not just about strength, but it's just as much about efficiency. I'll show you some things that will help. When you have a very wide grip, like this, it's going to be much harder to get your reps in and your practice. Taking slightly wider than shoulder width width will help you a lot with this. Second, hanging from here and trying to pull yourself up like that, like this, will be very tough. When you activate your shoulder blades, retract them like this, you will be much more efficient with your movement. And with trying to improve your technique, efficiency is everything. Once we have a retracted position, shoulder blades down, not too wide of a grip, what we then want to do is bring the elbows in. You see what happens? The lats wrap around the torso and you get leverage. You get to use your strongest muscles of your back in the most effective way. So from here, I will not just pull up with my elbows out. I pull my shoulder blades down, elbows go together, and from here you can pull. These things together combined, shoulder blades down, elbows in, not being too wide, you will be much stronger here. These 3 things will instantly make your pull-ups easier, more efficient, and you will be stronger. And your reps will go up. Second, fixing your weak links. Having weak links in your chain will limit you. It's usually not the big muscles of the back, the lats, that are weak. It's often our grip strength, forearms, our biceps that are limiting, or the retraction and depressing strength of our shoulder blades. I will show you how to fix it. If you have a hard time to pull up like this and you're pulling like that instead of having the shoulders down, it's vital to fix this first, because you will leak energy here and your lats will not be able to contribute nearly as much as when you are in your pressed shoulder position. How you can fix this? Either from this position, practice you can practice the shoulder blade depression by hanging and pulling yourself up with straight arms. Another thing I really like to do is to make this movement a bit more extreme, like this. From here, don't just go up, but go up, arch your back, and try to round even further. This will teach your shoulder blades to retract and move through this position while the lats are generating force, so they will learn how to cooperate. Second, if you struggle with your grip, if you're hanging from your fingers like this instead of like that, your grip is definitely holding you back. One way to fix this is to train your grip strength relentlessly by, before you start and you grip the bar, make sure to grip really high and really tight. When you're pulling, squeeze the bar really tight, so really exert force on the bar itself, even when you're hanging still. And another great way of training this is to go hang and try spend some time in this one-armed position. And the longer you can keep hanging from one hand, the more endurance you will build also in your forearms, and the more strength you will have that will carry over to your pull-ups. Third, when your arms are not contributing much, you can see this when you're pulling like that, your elbows are able to come down, but your arms don't really bend. So you are lacking the force from the arms. You can train this by either rotating and taking underhand grip, like so, and turn your chin up, which will target the biceps much more than your back muscles compared to the regular pull-up. And another way you can do this is, for example, doing underhand row to the face like this, like you're hanging underneath the bar and you're pulling like this or like this. And again, the underhand grip will massively target the bicep. You can even see it moving. This movement is called supination. Whenever you do this, you're activating the biceps. So those are 3 weak links that are holding you back from achieving your best pull-ups. And finally, the progression. Arguably the most important part to get past your beginner stage. And my personal favorite part, because this is where you can keep on progressing almost indefinitely. One of the ways to progress is not just by doing more reps, because at some point you will be done, gassed out, and have no energy left in the tank to do even more reps, and you will hit a certain plateau. And it's what we do at this stage that will determine when we progress even further. One of my favorites is changing exercise variation to a bit harder with a more narrow grip. Like this, you will focus a little bit more on the forearms in this pronated position. With your forearms on top, you emphasize the biceps and the forearms, and you will get a bit stronger in this tougher position. You can, of course, take a very wide grip like this, and this wider grip will challenge your upper back a bit more. So the further out your elbows go, you can see, the more the shoulder blades retract. And one other of my favorite ways, see if I can show it, and then one of my absolute favorite ways that has helped me and my clients progress the fastest by far is doing heavy negatives. And you don't even need a weighted vest or a weight belt to do negatives. It just needs to be a bit harder than what you can do currently, because on the way down you are about 40 to 50% stronger than on the way up. So maybe on the way up you can only do 6 reps, but I bet you can do 10 reps going the way down. So I'll show you how you can do this. Let's say you can do only a few pull-ups. You can take a bar that's where you can easily reach the ground, bend down, and you can use your legs to jump up. And you jump up to help on the concentric phase, so to help with your legs to get up. And then when you're up, you try to slow down the movement with your arms, with your back, so that your legs are not helping, and the way down is much harder than the way up. And this way you can do much more reps with some challenge that is normally too much, but because you help with your legs to get up, you can still challenge yourself with much more reps on the way down. This is one of the most advanced and most effective ways to progress. So definitely try this out. You can use this also with a weight vest. I do this with a bunch of weight on my waist. I jump up and control the way down. And by controlling the way down, you're training your muscles to adapt to this new weight. And before you know, you can resist it to the point that you can hang still, or even do the concentric part as well. Really powerful technique, and it's something you should definitely use as well. If this is easy for you, you can also try one arm pull-up, also doing the negatives. So grip tightly, use your legs for the way up, and control the way down. This controlling part is very important because you're using so much weight relative to what you normally do. It will be a bit more easy to get injured, so it's important that you know what you're doing. But when you control the way down and you help yourself on the way up, you will be able to adapt to this new way, to this new challenge very quickly. So to progress your pull-ups faster, make sure that you nail your technique, fix your weak links, and do heavy negatives with smart progressions, so you can keep on making results. If you need any help with this, leave a comment down below. I'm happy to help you out. I give training to many people. It's my passion to help you improve. I would love to see that. If you do this consistently, you will be amazed how quickly your numbers will go up. And to help you out even faster, I'm giving away 3 free roadmap sessions to subscribers of my small channel. During these sessions, for 20 minutes, we will walk through your situation, your goals, and I will give you valuable advice and actionable tips that you can implement immediately, so you can start making results even faster. If this would help you to progress even faster, check out the link in the description, claim your spot before it's gone, and subscribe to the channel to support. Love to see you soon.